What's up guys, it's day 243 on our journey to 2000, and in today's video, we're gonna play a 10-minute rapid game. It's the last day of the month, so let's see how we do. So we're playing against a 1749 rated player from America, and they go into the Sicilian like yesterday, but this is a more normal Sicilian, so we'll see how they play. Let's see if they, okay, they don't take. They attack the center. I wanna come here, let's do that. If he attacks, we come here. If he pushes the pawn forward, okay, first we have to defend this pawn. Then we might have ideas of bringing this knight here. Oh, let me go into the better view, by the way. My bad, guys. This is how it should look. Yeah, so he does do this move, which I kind of expected for some reason. I don't know how to play when people do this move. I want to bring my bishop here. That looks like a sweet move. If he attacks, we bring this here. I think we'll just develop the bishop here and just continue playing. Now, there's a little trick when bringing the knight here, okay, which he doesn't allow. But the trick would have been knight here, queen gives a check, picks up this knight, and you fork, winning the queen. But he didn't fall for that. So here I can take... I wonder if coming in is good. Here, takes the pawn, give a check, come here, takes, he goes... Oh my god. Now here, what if he takes the knight? So I think we have to take... Then we bring the knight. Oh my god. Whoa. We bring the knight closer. We come in with this check, winning the rook. Well, he could give a check. But then we just push c3. And I forgot, this bishop covers the knight, so we're fine. Okay. That's a crazy, crazy idea. What a crazy move. Because we can just target his stuff. I mean, it just looks insane what he just did. We can come here. He moves the rook to the side. We take with check, he takes, we come here with the knight attacking the queen, and then the queen could go wherever it wants, but it has to be careful. So I kind of want to bring the bishop here and then test out these different ideas. So let's do that. Now maybe the bishop here is better. I'm not sure. I just want to have this opportunity to come in with the queen later. Maybe even come in here. So I want to bring the bishop here. It feels like a good idea. Let's do that. If he comes in with the check, we could push the pawn here, and that looks okay. Yeah, we just push the pawn. This stops the knight from coming in. Now, we could take this pawn. It seems like a free pawn, but what does it do? I'm not sure. We could come here. I want to come here attacking this. Now, I have to be careful. If the knight moves forward, I can't take because the queen pins the pawn. And maybe I could check, takes. It gets a little tricky. So maybe castling first is a smarter idea. But we gotta play more aggressively. So let's think. Pawn attacks, queen... Oh my god. Wait. Pawn attacks, knight takes, pawn takes. Wait a minute. Pawn attacks, queen comes here. We have a discovered attack. No, he could just take the bishop. Pawn here, queen comes here. Queen comes here supporting the bishop. And he has to be very careful of where he... Queen comes here, bishop comes here. Becomes very tricky. Let's... You know what? Let's try it. Why not? I think we could win a rook. We could be up in exchange. Instead of winning this pawn. This is so winning. I hope we don't lose this game, but we're 3 minutes down. So if he comes here, we have the queen coming here supporting the bishop. To attack him. He could push the pawn forward or something, but then we can get this fork with a discovered attack, and he could come here protecting his queen for now, but then we take the rook. That looks pretty good. Wow, so he decides to go. So we're gonna take here. He can't take because of this. Okay. So now we have this queen move. Of course, he could come here and kind of continue what we were just talking about. Does he have any other stuff? This doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go here. Let's continue our plan. Now, he could come here. We can castle. He can take. We can attack. And I think we're okay. Okay, an interesting-ish move. But again, we have this discovered attack. If he goes here, we can take the rook. We just have to be a little careful. I think the discovered attack is fine. Let's do it. Now we could take the rook. I wonder if there's something better, like takes, check, and just get into the position. This is an obvious threat. So let's say we take the knight, the rook. He can't take with check just yet. He could take the bishop, the knight. We could take the bishop. He could take the pawn, and things could get a little bit tricky. So we're up right now. We could just castle and play normally. We have 4 minutes left. So what should the decision be? Play normally? Ooh, or play like this. Takes. I want to take this. If he takes, we just take. If he takes... Yeah, this should be fine. Let's take. Because we can take with the bishop, which protects the pawn. So after he gives a check, we can trade, and we'll be winning. Oh, he takes the rook. Oh my god, that's horrible. But okay, we're still winning. If we could get the knight out of there, which... Oh, I don't know if we can. Is he going to go for a draw here? What if we go king f1? He could take. We could come in with the check. He goes here. We go here. Oh, this is so tricky and crazy. We're up 2 points of material, but we could be down 1. Do we take the risk? Oh, let's take the risk. It's more exciting. We got to get the rook out there. Do we have any other moves? I don't think we could save this knight. Knight, you're bye-bye. I'm sorry. Queen takes. We'll come in with the check. Oh, what a crazy game. Maybe queen here was a stronger move. Let's just push this. He might try to trade queens. We can't do that. Maybe we come here. Yeah, we'll come here. Try to get in. Oh, but this stops this pawn. Again, we're playing too slow, just like yesterday. Should we take? Then he has this check. We could come here. Take, check, king here. Oh, this is so hard. Bring the queen here. And try to get this rook going. This is good. We have to be careful. Whoa. Check if he takes. That's not good. This is threatening a mate, though. He's forced to sacrifice his bishop here. Then we have 40 seconds to win. Oh, God. Oh, come on. We could win this. Yes, we have the open file. That's already good news. Go here. We have access to this. That's also great. Whoa. We'll come here. If he takes, we take with the king. The rook moves, we give a checkmate. What a beautiful set of moves. We could even come here and give a checkmate. Wow. Oh no, we can't because his rook will take. Come on. 30 seconds. This stops the rook from coming in and giving a check. We'll take. This is a checkmate. Ooh, and this wins the game. Come on. I want him to take it. Oh, no, 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 no. .6 seconds left. Let's go. Whew. 1720, 1771. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, would we have won anyway? Sometimes I get confused. Anyway, let's look at that game. Jesus. We played with 82.4 versus 77.5% accuracy. We played like a 2050. They played like a 1550. We had 2 misses, though, and 1 mistake. So we could definitely learn from this game. Whew, that was a crazy game. I gotta play faster. So all of these moves made sense, and I played this perfectly. I pretty much understood all the concepts here. Here he had to push the knight away so it goes backwards, but after something like this and this, then I have this winning the rook. So here he would have had to take like this, ruining his structure. Then my knight comes back. Actually, hopefully in this position, I wouldn't have played knight a3 right away, recognizing that this doubles his pawns in a bad way, right? These pawns are not going to get supported. It's not really great. I mean, this one supports the center pawn for a while, but this could very easily become a target, so I don't think it's that great. Now, that being said, with his bishop move, I played this perfectly, getting my knights in. I understand, maybe some of you guys understand, in the Sicilian, when you play as white, there's a lot of options with the knights coming in and forking and doing all types of things. Now, here's where I started screwing up, I'm guessing. Computer liked queen d3, probably to give a check like this. I was obsessed with giving a check on g4 or coming to h5 or coming to f3 to support attacking this. I just completely disregarded the ability to check like this. And, you know, maybe that's not the purpose. Maybe the purpose isn't to give a check right away. And now computer says knight e3 is preferable. I don't understand what knight e3 could do. I really don't. So what does knight e3 do? Let's say he develops a bishop here or something. Computer likes knight c3. What I don't really understand. Am I trying to redirect? Let's say the rook comes here or something. cd5. What am I doing with these types of moves? Am I threatening to take this? Am I trying to, you know, I really don't understand. But computer now likes queen d8 and queen h5. So I guess I have the opportunity to come to h5. And the other idea here is what exactly? g3, just bringing the bishop in like this, maybe? Something like h3 takes. And what is the big idea here? d1. I'm trying to like understand the positioning here. Castle. Jesus Christ. Knight f5. Knight f5. Okay, coming in with this thing. So he comes here. Take. He can't take, so I'll take like this. And then there's this. On e7 takes. And I win the rook after all of that. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. I guess the knights are better here. If someone understands the idea behind those set of moves, please let me know. I thought this was really brilliant. He did his best move. My idea here was to come in like this, which apparently computer didn't even like. It liked taking this even more. And I guess the idea here is we're targeting this, and he has no places to go with his queen. Here the knight protects the bishop. You see, I got lucky in this game. I didn't realize this protects the bishop. So actually, I played this badly. This protects the bishop, and in this position, the queen is just really not doing well. The knight can come here attacking the queen again. Queen goes to b2, then rook b1, and I think it gets trapped here. Yeah, it's just completely trapped. It can't go here, here, or here because of the queen, here because of the knights, here because of the bishop and pawn, here because of this knight. So I actually missed this idea of bringing the knights back, which is such a fascinating set of moves. The fact that the knight protects the bishop, and then here the knight attacks the bishop in the same way. And if he goes back to a6, we have d6. He goes back to a3. Wait, doesn't that just repeat? No, because we have taking on c8. If he takes back, we have g4, winning the rook, and essentially winning the game, right? This is a completely lost game. You can't do anything here to win, and this is just terrible. This is horrible. Very, very bad position for black. You're just down 7 points of material. So, fascinating idea. We looked at this, I think, the other day. Queen forks, winning a piece. That was kind of an idea here. I didn't recognize that at all as the idea. I really didn't. That's why computer likes not even taking here. And when you take here, I mean, isn't this the same exact idea? It is. You're going to lose this pawn. So, this rook. Very interesting stuff. Now, I got lucky. He did the best move. And the game kind of resulted in this. And here, you know, knight c1 isn't the best. And knight d6 doesn't work anymore because he could just take the knight. You know, and I don't have any discovered attacks winning the queen. He could just take the knight. So none of these ideas would have worked. So I think my queen move, looking back, was fine. Computer preferred rook c1. You know, I guess I'm developing a piece to an open file, which is great. But I didn't do that. Then we have this idea. I finally, you know, I came in for what I wanted to do. Computer preferred castling. to all of this. And here I actually made a mistake. I should have castled. So I was completely right. I was just completely right. I should have gotten my king to safety. Because let's say here that he takes and I take and he, you know, moves this bishop in order to take this knight. I guess the idea here is that I can just target this bishop, which I just did not recognize as an idea. And here, if he comes somewhere like this, I can do queen takes on b7, allowing my knight to essentially escape from the position, and also protecting this pawn. So there was a lot of ideas here that I should have calculated. I didn't. I think those are calculation errors, big calculation errors. I'm happy I didn't go for the draw. And I actually played this perfectly. Now here, I was assuming computer wanted me to move the rook actually to c1. This is the move I considered making, but I didn't make it because I didn't know what to do after this. You know, like, what's the idea? Queen goes to d8. Where is this rook headed? After this and this, there's a rook c8. Okay, that's insane. I did not see that. I just did not see that. That's a very genius set of moves. If he comes here to try to defend, what's the issue here? We have rook c7, putting a lot of pressure on the position, targeting these pawns. We're going to have two passed pawns pretty quick, is my guess. Right? This is my guess of why to make these types of moves. You could see here, these are just two passed pawns. Our king is safe. So that makes a lot of sense too. Rook to open file, controlling the position, putting pressure on the pieces right away. I should have recognized that. But here, thankfully, I had the right understanding. He didn't go h6. That was his best move in this position. If he went to h6, I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I would have tried attacking the queen here to try to develop the rook to c1, realizing that it's a good move now. I was tempted to kind of bring it up like this, but that didn't really work. That's why I went with these pawn moves. But anyway, this let me kind of have this perfect set of moves. And actually here, computer likes queen g5, which I considered. I just didn't know what the hell to do after that. And okay, and then c1. And c1 doesn't make sense to me because he could just take. But I guess this is a checkmate that you just can't prevent. But except by giving up your queen like this. For example, any other move just becomes a checkmate. So that actually makes a lot of sense. And after he gave up a minor piece here, it was very easy. I finally took control of that open file, which I should have done a long time ago. And oh, this was the best move. I purposefully moved here so he can't check me. I don't want him to get off of this row. If he gets off of this row, I get a checkmate because of this pawn and this bishop movement, which I was pretty happy about. And I was just able to eat everything up and create this passed pawn. And I know I could win this position. There's probably a faster way to win, but with 6 seconds left on the clock, I didn't want to stalemate. I kept this in a battery, so the bishop is kind of out of the way. And here, there's probably some sort of checkmate here. I don't know. This is probably, yep, that's a checkmate. But I just, same exact way I teach my students. You keep the queen on the second to last row, creating a wall. The king comes closer, and boom, checkmate. Simple. Don't want to overthink a position with 3 seconds, right? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson for today's video or today's game. Try to create a lesson every day for those that don't know. Is first, Jesus, why am I back in time trouble? Again, that's not great. But I think the lesson for this video was all the way kind of back here. I don't even know if it was here, but here I just saw something too. This is probably winning already too. So just go for simple wins. Don't overthink the position. If you're in a winning position, this puts a lot of nice pressure. This wins me the bishop, possibly. I could probably even do that, and this is a winning game. And yeah, I'm just up a pawn here. Although computer does like queen d7. I'd say take control of open files is important. Try to play more efficiently. Try to take more control. I kind of learned that from yesterday. When you're up material, don't think more about temporary advances as opposed to permanent disadvantages. Because when you're up, when you have the initiative, not necessarily up material, but you could be up material. When you're pushing really hard, you want to continue pushing hard, right? You don't want to just stop. If you're attacking someone with a sword, you don't want to stop attacking with your sword because you have reinforcements coming. You just want to freaking keep attacking. You're hacking down on them. It's a weird analogy. I don't even know if it makes sense. But that's maybe some way to think about it. So that's kind of what I learned yesterday, and today I'm starting to get more into the mood of efficiency, right? You want to be efficient in your play. So we're 1771 rated, same as yesterday, but that's good. You know, we're net 2 wins. We're trying to be net 2 wins a week, and we've reached that for this week, which is great. That's how we're going to reach 2,000 by the end of the year. And if you guys watched this far, say Justin. That's the name of the person we just versed. And have a great one. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.